Hello everybody! Today we talk about Substratum. Substratum is an ambitious cryptocurrency attempting to lay the foundation for the decentralized internet. If successful, they could overcome many of the current issues that the internet suffers, censorship and many others, and provide an incredible opportunity for investors looking for the next big cryptocurrency. What's Substratum? In their words, Substratum is an open-source network that allows anyone to rent their computer as a hosting server. The Substratum network is a worldwide collection of nodes that uses industry-leading cryptography to deliver secure content anywhere, all without the need for VPNs. In our words, Substratum are attempting to create the foundation of the decentralized internet through the introduction of decentralized servers. Before we continue, remember that I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a host on this channel. Never put money into crypto that you're not willing to lose. Crypto can be extremely volatile. Invest at your own risk and do your own due diligence before making any investment. How does Substratum work? The current system. Before we talk about Substratum, it's important to comment on how web hosting works on the current centralized web. This is a very oversimplified overview. Websites are essentially a group of files that need to be stored on a computer connected to the internet. These computers are known as servers, as they serve up a website file when a person visits a particular domain name. Customers pay the companies to host web files to put their files on the company web server, and this is known as buying hosting. Substratum system. Look around you right now and you'll probably see a few of your devices: mobile phone, computer, tablet. These devices are most likely only using a small overall percentage of their processing power. Substratum works by storing website securely files on your phone. Then your phone will transmit these files to the network, using a small amount of processing power from your phone. Your phone effectively becomes one of the servers on the network. The idea is that regular servers are producing lots of processing power in order to connect to the internet and host websites. Why not use the extra processing power from everyday devices instead of a single central server? As many devices around the world are all contributing to the network, Substratum is providing a decentralized system which has many devices. Why let Substratum use your device? When you opt into your device becoming a node within the network, you are paid a microtransaction in SUB, the Substratum currency, for each and every time that your device carries out an action to help run off one of the hosted websites to run efficiently. Users can then cash out their SUB for fiat currency on exchanges. In other words, there is a financial incentive to help contribute to the network, and users won't have to do anything other than switch their device on. Will this slow down the device? When discussing the Substratum project with people, their immediate reaction is usually concern, as they believe that it will cause their phone or computer to overheat or use too much processing power and slow the device down. This is where Substratum becomes very clever. Your device contributes a varying amount of processing power based on its current usage. Therefore, during the day while you're using your phone, it will contribute to a minimal amount or perhaps even nothing. During the night, however, while your device is using virtually no processing power for itself, it's able to provide a greater contribution to the network. As a result, your devices will earn you money while you're sleeping. How do websites get hosted? The process is very simple. Website owners will sign their website up to the hosting service via the Substratum website or app in the future or in order to begin the hosting service. They will then pay via the CryptoPay system, which is a simple API similar to PayPal that allows easy checkout and purchases for website owners. They will have the option to pay in a variety of cryptocurrencies, which will then be automatically converted to SUB and distributed to the network contributors. What problems are Substratum solving? Substratum versus the current system. Problem number 1, digital censorship. In many countries, internet censorship and restriction is rife. Government intervention means users are unable to access certain websites. This is a problem all over the world, with countries such as Russia and China leading the way. The current way around this for users is to use complex and potentially expensive software such as VPNs. Both Russia and China have based laws banning the use of VPNs for general public, further exacerbating the problem. The beauty of the decentralized web is that censorship cannot exist. Governments are unable to get involved due to the lack of the central access point. Problem number 2, ease of use. As mentioned above, the current solution for the censorship problems is to use software such as VPNs. This can be complicated for the average internet user. Substratum has placed a focus on good user experience and created a product that requires no special software. It can be all completed from any browser. Problem number 3, privacy, security, and encryption. With a single centralized server, there is a single point of failure. This means that the hacker only has to gain access to this location or a fault to occur for a catastrophic outcome for all websites hosted on that server. The beauty of decentralization is that there are millions of locations all contributing to the network. Therefore, a hacker would either have to hack all of these locations simultaneously, not possible, or hack the underlying technology called a blockchain, which is also virtually impossible as it would require a quantum computer, and no examples of these currently exist. Problem number 4, high hosting costs. Hosting fees are currently very high for businesses wishing to get their websites on the internet. Centralized web hosts charge a company no matter what. With Substratum, however, you are only charged for each request that is processed. Problem number 5, net neutrality. This is a large topic at the minute. Censoring and content regulation means that people have no control over what they want or don't want on the internet. It's just really a matter of corporate money changing hands. The founder of the World Wide Web himself, Tim Berners-Lee, is a big advocate of net neutrality. Substratum says that with the Substratum network, all websites and applications will have equal ability to be broadcast in an equal and fair manner. Also, any member of the network will have the ability to vote content up or down. This allows people to identify bad players like child pornography or terrorism and get them removed from the network. Will the token price increase in value? This is another incredibly important point that many people overlook when investing in cryptocurrencies. When you invest in a company, you are buying shares. As the company makes profit, the shares increase in value. In other words, you are investing in the value of the company rising. With the majority of cryptocurrencies, the coin or tokens don't represent shares. Therefore, the company increases in value, while the coin or token price may actually decrease in value. The only factor determining token price is supply and demand on exchanges. Obviously, supply and demand are affected by many factors, but the price all comes down to the combination of these two. Because of this, it's essential to ask yourself the following questions. Will there be token demand on the exchanges? If the answer is no, token price will fall. If the answer is yes, the token price could rise. This idea is the most important element of any investment and yet so misunderstood with cryptos. So let's look at the demand. What are the sources of demand? For anyone to host their website on the Substratum network, they must either buy SUB from the exchanges or they can pay using other cryptocurrencies. If they are buying sub on the exchanges, this will increase demand on the exchanges and cause prices to rise. What if they pay with other cryptos? If website owners pay with other cryptos than sub, then surely there will be no demand for sub, right? Wrong. The substratum will convert whichever crypto it is into sub in order to pay the people offering their device operating power to the network. In order for them to be able to do so, the substratum company must regularly buy back sub from the exchanges. This will create buying pressure on exchanges and drive prices up. In this sense, the usage of the platform is linked very well to the usage of the token. As the platform grows in popularity, so should the value of their tokens. The team. One of the most important ideas in crypto is to invest in people, not ideas. You could have the greatest idea in the world, but without proper execution, it simply won't succeed. The Substratum team consists of 22 developers, designers, architects, and project managers, most of whom have been working together for the last 13 years. During this time, they have developed and deployed software solutions for a number of Fortune 500 companies, including Apple, Disney, and Facebook. I believe that this is a huge challenge for them to attempt in building such a network, and it brings with it many risks. But they are a capable team, and this is a positive indication that they could be the right team for the task. A decentralized web is viewed as the future by almost everyone, and with China and Russia passing laws banning the use of VPNs by the general public, the need for a solution grows even greater. While the team is highly qualified and the idea is incredible, the project is highly ambitious and could struggle to gain mainstream adoption. However, if they are able to do so, the payoff based on current token valuations could be huge. Substratum is a decentralized internet that makes it easy for everyone to run their own node supporting this form of internet. Each host makes money based on the amount of bandwidth they provide to the decentralized internet, and website owners can pay hosts based on the specific amount of bandwidth used. The system is fueled by microtransactions based on the Substratum currency, the sub. Take a look at this platform and let me know what you think in the comments down below. Until next time, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And now let's watch a short video from Substratum.
What's up guys, Justin from Substratum here. It's March 16th, 2018. This is your weekly update video. We're just giving you a quick recap of what happened last week and what's coming up this next week. So, number one, 0.2.0 is here, guys. That is we've rolled it out to our beta testers this week. People that are on the list. The very first people on the list would have gotten emails this week. We rolled it out to several hundred people, and we've had lots of great response, so we thank you for that. You can see some of that responses posted on Twitter. If you're curious, go and ask the people that posted it originally. We just retweeted people's tweets that said they had a great time with the test, that it worked well for them. So that's great to see. We're excited to see that feedback from them. We've had great results. Nobody really had a hard time with it, so that's good to see. Next week we'll roll out to several hundred more people in the Mac and Linux group. I've actually just released a video, or it's coming out about the same time as this video, where I walk through what they're seeing in Substratum Node and kind of what it's doing on my Mac operating system, and that's what we'll be seeing some of that testing next week. So if you're curious, look on Twitter, see some of those people that posted, reach out to them. They might respond, they might not, but lots of people have had a good time with it. And also look for that video that'll be on YouTube today, where I recorded sort of what happens. So number two, so this week we had great progress on 0.3.0 from the team. They worked through several big issues and also great progress towards open sourcing. Everything's really been cleaned up in repositories and combined where it's just nice, neat code for people to go in and read and review. And we're so excited to share that because we're proud of what we've done. I'm so proud of what this team has done beyond my wildest expectations. So very thankful for the team that we have and thankful for all of you. So number 3, where we'll be doing our next quarterly leadership meeting, probably here in Orlando in the first week of April. Lots of exciting things to discuss, guys. Got CryptoPay, forging ahead, which is great. It's sort of a standalone product, but it's like a dApp that runs right on top of Substratum. So exciting things we're figuring out about that. We're bringing in new team members to work on that so that Node and Host do not slow down. So lots of things happening. We also have another idea that I've had in the works. It's the way my brain works, sorry guys. But that I think is extremely exciting that we'll be releasing more details about very soon. Number 4, so our next subblock is on March 27th, and Dan Wiebe will be presenting. If you're following him on Twitter, you're kind of seeing he's trying to figure out what he's going to talk about, but basically he's going to sort of dive into the code for Substratum Node to sort of show you the way things work, and then he's going to do some Q&A. So anybody that has technical questions, this is probably the best subblock so far for you to be at if you have technical questions about Substratum Node. So he's the man. You want to show up and ask him the questions. Lots of the other team will be there as well, so you can meet them and talk with them. And so make sure that you're there March 27th. That's a Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Also next week, we will be listing on a new exchange. They'll be announcing that next week. So stay on the lookout for that. And so that's pretty much it for this week, guys. Told you everything that's happening. Is very excited where we've been. We're so excited about our announcement that we did on World Day Against Cyber Censorship this week. We wanted to kind of make our mark on that day because that's what we want to solve. We want to solve censorship. We want things to be free and open for the entire world. And so we are well on our way to that. And we thank you for joining us along that ride.